Good morning, second grade. Today you guys have a written assessment. Make sure you take your time and do your very best for that. And then I need a picture of it, and you need to send that to me so that I can grade that for you guys to have. Now, today we're actually also you also have some IXL assignments because it's gonna look at our new concept for today, which is finding the area of a shape. Now, we've talked about the perimeter before. Remember when we were in my classroom, I had the bulletin board and I had the border around the bulletin board, and we talked about that in order to know how much border I needed to cover that bulletin board, I needed to know the perimeter of the shape of the rectangle because my bulletin board is a rectangle. And so I had to measure the distance around it and add them all up. Now, that is the perimeter. Also, we talked about perimeter. We needed to, like, for instance, in this room, you see how I have border that's at the bottom here. I had to know the perimeter of this room in order to know how much border to buy to surround the shape. Okay, so I had to measure all of them, add them up in order to put the border down there. Now, also, but today we're looking at the area. The area is your surface area, which is that covering the entire shape. For instance, looking at this picture, this person is doing what? He's laying tile down. He's laying tile. He's not going to lay tile just around the border. Now, he put some around the perimeter, but he wants to cut the square tiles, the larger square tiles, he's covering the entire surface of the floor. So that's area surface. We're talking about the entire surface. Now, so we need to know area for laying tile. So we need to know measurements for area to lay tile. Also, painting. When you go to the store and you look at a gallon of paint, it will tell you about how much surface area that paint will cover. Because you're not going to just paint the borders of your walls. You're going to paint the entire surface of your walls. All right, so there's different ways to find the area of a shape. All right, there's a bunch of formulas and stuff that you can follow. However, for now, in the second grade, we're going to be using squares in order to find the square, how many square units a shape is, to find the area, the surface area. So the surface area, again, is the inside of the shape, whereas the perimeter would be the outside. So looking at this first shape, okay, that is covered with square tiles, okay, and we're going to pretend that each tile is a 1 by 1 tile. That means it measures 1 foot by 1 foot because a square, it has the same lengths on each side, right? Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many square feet did this shape take for the area? 5. So this shape would be 5 square feet would be the area, which would be the surface area for that shape. Now, not always will it be feet. Sometimes it will be square inches, square centimeters, okay? Looking at this shape, it's kind of like an H because not all surface shapes are the same. Let's see how many square tiles it takes to cover the surface area of this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It takes 7 square tiles to cover this shape. So the area, if we're talking about feet, would be 7 square feet. Okay, let's look at the next shape. All right, let's switch, and now instead of saying feet, let's say inches. Let's say these are 1 by 1 inch. They're 1 inch by 1 inch. So we're going to see how many tiles it takes to cover the surface area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a 6 square inch area. Okay, now on your IXL, I have an example pulled up for you. You're going to use the square tiles to cover your rectangle. And I only want you to do about 5 of these because these are very time consuming because you're taking the tiles, you're clicking them and dragging them. Okay. and you're setting them in there to see how many square tiles it were to take. Kind of like as if you're laying tile on the flooring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this rectangle has an area of 6 square units. Okay, and that units could be measured in different ways, whether it's inches, feet, whatever it may be. Okay, so how many square tiles did you have to use? And you would put 6. And then you submit. Okay. All right, and then you're going to do some more. So you're just going to continue to cover your surface. How many square units is it going to take? How many square tiles does it take to cover the area of your shape? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is a 6 square unit shape. It has an area of 6 square units. Okay, so that's what you would do for that one. And I want you to get to do about 5 of those. Okay, I'm just looking to see that you've done some to practice. Then I want you to go on and you're going to be looking at shapes. It says this shape, your next IXL, you're just finding the area surface of the shapes. This shape is made of square tiles. What is the area of the shape? So you're going to count the tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6 square units. So the area of this shape is 6 square units. Now, again, units are a form of measurement. Okay, sometimes they will be feet, sometimes they will be inches, centimeters, whatever it may be. Now, these don't have a specific, it is not telling you specifically if it's feet or inches, and that's okay. So square units, which is just a form of measurement. Okay, and then you submit it. Okay, and I want you to do these until you get a 100. Okay, and you can see your scores over here. Now I've only done one. Let's do one more. How many square units is this shape? What's to find the area? 1, 2, 3. So 3 square units. Okay, and I want you, I mean, it may sound silly saying out loud, but I want you to get familiar with saying square units. Because when you're talking about area, you say square units. Or whether it's square feet, square centimeters, square inches, whatever it may be. All right, it's just getting in that habit of saying that. Because when we're talking about perimeter, it's not squared. It's that many inches that covers it up. So I want you guys to do those. And I'm going to be going on there to see how you guys did and make sure you did those. All right, you guys have a blessed day. Bye.